Hi, I'm Dr. David Baker Hargrove.
And I'm Robert Baker Hargrove. And we're at the top of your inbox.
This is the place where we come together to bring to you all of our years of lessons learned from owning and operating businesses both independently and together.
And our goal is to provide you with a business bite for you to take back to your company to help your business grow and your leaders develop. So, Dr. Dave, what's at the top of your inbox today?
So today, I thought that we would talk about startup costs of just you got an idea, you're going to turn that idea into a business, you've made that decision. Now, what's next? What are all the costs involved in getting this business off the ground?
So one of the things I would say that will help you break down those costs is to really think about doing a high-level business plan and then detail it out a little bit. And the reason I say that is because it helps you look at your business in different areas and really helps you begin to analyze what those possible costs might be, such as rent or leasing a space. We were talking about this earlier. Do you work from home? Do you have to get a space? How large of a space do you need? And do you get a space for just that you need right now, or do you anticipate growth so you get a space that's maybe a little larger than what you think you need for right now, and it gives you a little bit of room to grow?
Yeah, you really want to think about how you can conduct your business and what you need in terms of a physical space to conduct your business, depending on what your service is or what your business is. If you're a service related kind of business, maybe you can work from home and you can travel to meet clients or that kind of thing. Or, do you need a physical space that you actually have to have people come in to your space, or that you need space to make something if you're going to sell it? Or can you do with a virtual office address? So like say if you have, when you file your business filing, you don't want to use your home address as your business address. There are lots of ways that you can use mailboxes that are actually considered to be street addresses.
And the one thing to consider, if you do go for a physical location, then you have to think about the furnishings of that physical location. But no matter what your location is, you have to think about infrastructure from a technology standpoint. What's your communication plan? How do you communicate the information, and how do people get back in contact with you? Is there a telephone, as you were saying, a mailing address, and how do you connect that way? But then there's also your social media connection. From a website standpoint, and as you mentioned earlier today when we were chatting.
Everybody needs at least a landing page.
So you want to make sure that there's a communication there, but also, do you want all the email coming to you from that, or is there an information inbox? So think about how your communication trail happens as well.
The range of the expense can be pretty big. So you can you can start out very much on the cheap and be very efficient. But obviously you're going to miss out on some features and things that you could do. And that's stuff to think about maybe in the future if you can't afford it now. But it's really about, what do you think you can afford? Do you need to buy an MS Office Suite subscription?
So I'm giggling because you said do it for cheap. I prefer to use the word cost effective because what you're really going to be doing is looking for the most cost effective thing that you can afford at the time. But as your business grows, you may be able to afford something that it gives you a little bit more, or you can afford something that that you were hoping to grow into.
Yeah, the other thing that you really want to think about is, what kind of support do you need? Are there things that you need to do that you need to hire people out for? Maybe some contractors or some professionals that you need to pay to help yourself get started. You really want to think about that. And again, what you can afford based upon what you need. Also, don't forget about insurance, because insurance for your business can be very, very important. And it also depends on what type of industry you're in, what type of business you're building, in terms of what kind of insurance you may need. There's really a lot to think about, and that can feel overwhelming.
It can feel very overwhelming.
But it doesn't have to be, does it?
No, it does not, because if this is something that you're really interested in, you can reach out to us, because we can always help you kind of lay out a high-level business plan and work you through how to detail that out for you to analyze your costs to start up your own business.
Yeah, an individualized package made just for you so that you can get started on the right foot to make your business a success.
If any of this sounds interesting, you can reach out to me at robertbakerhargrove.com.
Or me at drdavidbaker-hargrove.com. That's really long.
It is very long.
So you can also use LinkedIn.
Yes, and you can reach out to both of us at bhcassessment.com.
So until next time, we'll see you
At the top of your inbox.